Good morning and welcome to News Extra. My guest this morning is Bob Nemnich with the Carpenter Center. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you for having me.
A lot of neat things going on with the Carpenter Center, but specifically, we're here to talk about a kind of a new event, kind of combination of two altogether, International Murder Mystery Dinner, coming up very shortly.
Yes, it's April 27th. We're our international dinner. This is our 7th annual. And we always have some entertainment, and last year we tried a murder mystery and it was pretty successful. So this year we're just combining the two, so we're calling it the International Murder Mystery Dinner. And again, it's April 27th at the Civic Center. And, we're doing it Mardi Gras style.
I was going to say, it says dress for, it says it's optional as far as dressing for Mardi Gras.
Yes.
But it says dress for Mardi Gras.
Yeah. So, and we'll have some masks for people to put on, and we'll have beads and all the things that go with Mardi Gras. And the food that we're having is going to be again New Orleans style. We're going to have gumbo and jambalaya, fried okra,
little Cajun, little Creole,
fried chicken, and some rice pilaf for the people maybe that don't want to venture into the spicy stuff. They can go more traditional, and then a bread pudding that is really pretty good for dessert. So, yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be a really tasty event. Now, I guess the question is if people are being encouraged to dress up for Mardi Gras, does that kind of tip off what the murder mystery is about?
Well, the murder mystery is going to be geared towards Mardi Gras, yes. So, and I don't know what that means. Last year when we did it, it was the Roaring 20s. And so people dressed up. There was a lot of cool outfits that people wore. So we'll see what people come up with for Mardi Gras.
And, of course, somebody has to kind of put together the storyline in this. How does that work?
Well, the group that we get is Adams Mystery out of Mystery Theater out of Denver.
Okay.
They were our group that came last year. Did a great job. The detective that went around and gave clues and found clues and stuff, he was a riot. And same group's coming back, and they're kind of probably adapting one of their murder mysteries to a Mardi Gras theme. And so yeah, I'm anxious to see how it turns out, and it'll be like I said, everybody last year had a great time, and I'm hoping we have the same success this year.
Of course, tickets are on sale now, and they're not. They have to be purchased in advance. They're not. It's not something that you can just show up.
Correct.
To.
Yeah, you have to get them by the 22nd of April.
Yep.
Because we have to know how much food to order and stuff, and how many tables to set up and things like that. The tables seat 10. And so what I try to encourage people to do is grab 5 couple friends that you have and get a table. You'll be your team, and the team that solves the murder, one of them, because there's generally be multiple tables, one of them will win. This year we got bottles of wine for the winners.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun and a tasty and entertaining time coming up on the 27th of April at the Gehring Civic Center, the International Murder Mystery Dinner. There's a whole lot more to it, along with other things happening at the Carpenter Center all the way the rest of the spring, all through the summer. And we'll be right back on News Extra to talk about that. And we're back on News Extra. My guest this morning is Bob Nemnich with the Carpenter Center. Again, thank you very much for joining us.
And thank you for having us.
Talking about the International Murder Mystery Dinner that's coming up April 27th from 5 until 8 o'clock at the Gehring Civic Center, one of the fundraisers for the Carpenter Center. Talk a little bit about the importance of fundraisers such as this. This is not a small one,
right.
But talk about the importance of fundraisers like this for the efforts of the Carpenter Center and the programs that it offers.
Well, the Carpenter Center is a nonprofit, and so all of the money that we get to operate the facility either comes from program funding, people that are in tumbling pay a fee, or in basketball or whatever. So that money goes towards operating expenses. But we also need to do fundraisers throughout the year to help us meet our budget every year. And the International Dinner over the past 6 years, this is our 7th annual, has been our biggest fundraiser. And it really helps us to be able to give back to the community with some other programs that we have, like Sprouts Violin. They are able to come to the Carpenter Center and use a room a couple times a week and at no charge, and mainly because that program doesn't charge the kids either.
Sure.
So it's a free program to kids. And so we just need extra money to obviously pay the lights and everything that there is to running a business. And it's pretty sizable business.
Very, very sizable business, and very diverse. Of course, the tumbling pavilion that you have has been gangbusters.
Yes, it has. And we do junior tackle football. Those probably are two biggest programs that we have. But we're now doing basketball training there. And pickleball is a sport now that is, we probably have 60 to 70 people a week that come and play pickleball at our gym. And we just got a new floor in the gym. We got some bleachers. So we're setting ourselves up for the future that we can have other events there, because now we have seating for 250 people. And it's just, since I've been there for the last 5 years, it's we've got a lot of new things going on.
Yeah, and having that expansion and being able to host all kinds of different events going forward, really a big key to the future of the Carpenter Center.
Yes, it is.
And with the programs being expanded, like pickleball, that's something that is attractive to people of various ages.
Yes. I mean, mainly most of the people that come and play pickleball are older than 50, but we do have some 30 to 40 age group people that come on a regular basis also.
Yeah, so programs running the entire gamut, young to old, something pretty much for everybody at the Carpenter Center. Of course, the International Murder Mystery Dinner, helping raise funds for that. Tickets, $50.
Yes, $50.
You need to get them in advance. How do they do that?
Well, they just come to the Carpenter Center, and that's the only place that you can get tickets. Hopefully, people that are listening to this know where the Carpenter Center is, but if not, I'll give a phone number out that you can call and get directions, and that's 308-635-8422.
Okay, and of course you can find the Carpenter Center and more details on Facebook as well. You have the Facebook page.
Yes, we do.
So for the Murder Mystery Dinner, things start up at 5 o'clock with a little bit of get to know your fellow murder mystery players.
Right, yeah, that'll happen, and then you also start. We do a silent auction every year. Last year we tried a new technique for silent auction. That was text bidding.
Oh, really?
So basically, we give you a code on your phone. You text, and the app comes up on your phone, and you're able to view every item on your phone. So maybe if you want to view it in person, you walk around, and then you pick items 7, 12, and 20 are the ones you like to bid on. You put those as your favorites on your phone, and you can, it's kind of like eBay, you can put a maximum bid you want, and once your bid is, lower bid is outbid, it automatically raises the increment of 5 or 10 or whatever those increments are until you get to your maximum. So you really don't have to pay real big attention to whether or not you're still the high bidder on there.
Silent auction for the 21st century.
Yeah, basically. It is. And, this year we have over $10,000 worth of items to bid on this year. So it's that's a big event for us, and I appreciate all of the businesses in town, individuals that have donated to the Carpenter Center for this event. And without them, obviously, we wouldn't be able to do an event like this.
Yeah, definitely not at all. And having that wide ranging of items available certainly is a draw for people to come in for the International Murder Mystery Dinner. As we said, coming up Saturday, April 27th at the Gehring Civic Center. Dress for Mardi Gras. You're going to have a whole lot more fun if you do.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is for last year when we did our murder mystery, it was the 20s, and I'm guessing 75% of the people dressed up in some type of a zoot suit or a flapper dress or something, and this year we're hoping the same thing. We will have some beads to give out and some masks. Not for everybody, but people that want to wear that kind of stuff, and we just hope this is a great event. This is my last event as the director, because I will be bowing out here in the next 2 or 3 months. And so now, we're hoping this is a great event for my last event.
A good way to send you off into the sunset.
Yeah.
That is the Carpenter Center fundraiser International Murder Mystery Dinner coming up on the 27th. Tickets $50 a piece. You have to buy those by the 22nd. Again, the event itself on the 27th at the Gehring Civic Center. Bob, thank you very much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having us, and thank you, KNEB, for supporting the Carpenter Center.
Anytime.